Okay, so long story short, last week this video went viral on Twitter, and I have some things to say about it.
I think I don't do drip or money or fashion. I do arts. For me, it's about arts. That's it.
First of all, of course, I've seen this kind of content before from men and women, but it's one of my favorite things. And by favorite, I mean... Because like, why does this exist? Why am I watching a video of someone brushing their teeth and dunking their face in ice water and sitting at a desk doing fake work? I don't know why. Like, it's insanity. But anyway, these kinds of videos are usually just, look how much more amazing my life is than yours.
I don't know what I expected.
I make more money than you, my house is better, my car is better, my job is better, or I don't have a job actually, I don't have to work, I just do stuff that you are not doing, and I do it better. I look better than you, I sleep better than you, I wake up earlier than you, I grind harder, I have a better routine, my life is better. And you wish you had this life. Oh, but you can't have it. All you can do is watch me through the screen, being better than you. But anyway, so this video went viral on Twitter, like I was saying, amassing well over 700 million views and probably has passed 1 billion by now. And the jokes were flying left and right. Some people got pretty creative. And we were having a good old time. And all of this even forced this guy out of retirement. I hadn't seen him anywhere for a while, and suddenly he reappeared like, nah, hold on. Let me show y'all who really do this. And in my opinion, his are more wholesome, albeit still cringe. The whole genre is cringe, but at least his are more or less someone just awkwardly showing them just doing normal stuff, going to the store, working out, spending time with their kid, whatever. And he's gotten his fair share of jokes too. Like I said, the whole thing is cringe, but seeing these other dudes kind of makes you go, you know what? Drew wasn't that bad. Look, he's just a normal guy, cooks his own food and takes care of his kid. But now that a real villain has showed up, it kind of makes you appreciate the one you were previously dunking on. Now, as I alluded to before, whenever I see these videos, I usually swipe away in disgust quickly. I kiss my teeth too, like this. But sometimes they're very interesting and entertaining and stupid, and thus they capture the attention of the whole of the internet for just a second. And from the constant advertisements for Saratoga sparkling water to the 4-minute dive into the pool and the faceless woman servant that keeps showing up and all of this shit, this was a real spectacle. And this guy has a lot more of these and funnier ones, to be honest. I'm not even gonna bring up the one with the watermelon. Yeah, I'm not gonna put any more of these on the screen because 1, I want you to look at me painting this instead, and 2, I'm not giving this guy even more clout. I think, okay, he has enough. This guy broke the internet in like 2 days. Like, come on. Anyway, so obviously there's the fact that all these types of videos are fake and staged, and they have to set up the camera 1,000 different ways and then walk a few steps, act like they're doing a thing, set up the camera again and open a bottle or walk out of a door or into a door and then pick up the camera. And bro, just describing it sounds exhausting. But there's also something I find admirable about that. I can't help it. The determination and meticulousness of the camera work, the filmmaking, you might say. But one of the problems with this stuff, and there are a lot of problems, but there's a specific red pill or red pill adjacent market for this type of content because they are usually marketed towards a specific type of person. The man or boy who wants to be the man with the money, the fitness routine, the vague business deals.
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
And a woman who just looks after you, doesn't have any opinions or aspirations, it seems. She's just there to be a servant.
I need that. We need that.
And all jokes aside, I think that's kind of dangerous. I got big issues with it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself, you know, like they try to portray in these videos. But like being sold this kind of aesthetic, male or female, man or woman, whatever, these lifestyles, and taking it seriously and striving for it exactly as you see it, especially someone who is impressionable, you know, someone young, it's insipid, tasteless, empty, and again, dangerous. Because most of the time it is just kids, young kids who are watching this stuff and they're taking it as gospel, and it's like, yeah man, you just got to listen to whatever Andrew Tate says and whoever else is in this alpha male red pill manosphere type stuff, and that's what you got to do. You got to be this guy, and then they treat people a certain way, treat women a certain way, and treat themselves a certain way, view themselves a certain way, take themselves so seriously, and it's all just a big mess of nonsense. And I think even with the obvious stupid and funny stuff that he puts in these videos, you can tell he takes himself a little too seriously, or he takes his thing that he's doing too seriously. And that's most of these guys though. I mean, you kind of have to be that way to make this kind of content and put it out. But still, it even shows in that video he made addressing all this attention that his videos were getting and complaining that people were copying him.
I came here to address the nonsense. So I realized that God has me here to lead, not to follow anyone. And I realized, bro, like, people follow Jesus. Why? Because he was great.
Hold on.
Dude. No.
But even in that video, you know, he was right in a way. Not with the Jesus comparison. I don't know what that was. Actually, I do know what that was. Man, a lot of these people are the same. Like, they compare themselves to Jesus, this, that. Anyway, I came on here to talk about the ridiculousness of this whole thing, but he's right. I mean, here we are talking about it. Why? Because of him, because of what he's doing, sharing it, and it's driving all this discourse and engagement. Saratoga Springs sales surged from this, and I'm sure he's sponsored by them. And if he wasn't, he's gotta be now.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
And he's really changing the world one viral clip at a time. And we are all just following his footsteps, just like Jesus. But this is where being annoyed with something and appreciating that same thing converge for me. Because as stupid as all of this is, that's the beauty of the internet and this content machine we're all living through. And it gave me something to talk about for a few minutes for a video. So I can't really knock it. I mean, I don't know this guy, and he's just doing his thing, and it's working. You know, it's working. Like I made a whole video about this. This thing blew up the internet, and whatever. You know, let this guy have his fun. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'll be back with another video essay or something soon. See you on the next one.